Hi. I'm just sitting here doing some chores and listening to Rattle by Elevation Worship. There's someone else. It'll come to my head. And I had it. Something came to me, and I think it might make sense to you a little bit more than it makes sense to me. So, what came to me is the idea that you don't, if you're planting seeds, if you're trying to grow something, if you're farming or whatever, um, you don't take dead seeds and plant them into soil and expect them to grow, right? So there's no farmer who's like, hey, I know these seeds are no good, but I'm gonna plant them anyway. That's not what the farmer does, because the farmer needs the food that the seeds are going to grow into. That very same notion applies to us in our consciousness. And very often we look out and we get upset, we get dissuaded about what we see, especially what's around us. And because we know there's better stuff, we know the grass is always greener on the other side, and a lot of us we've been taught about heaven, right? Or some type of utopia or Eden, or things like that. And we think that because we're here, somebody forgot about us. And I can't remember what book it was from, but basically it talks about how, like, if there's so much crap around me, how does that mean I'm growing? And it's like, well, plants grow with manure, so you must want to grow a lot, right? And I think it's a good thing for us to remember that the dirt, the darkness that we see around us, if we weren't awake and alive, we wouldn't be able to recognize it. First of all, we wouldn't be here, right? And we wouldn't be able to recognize it. And so, I was watching a video on Lex Fridman's channel last night. He had a Catholic priest on, and that Catholic priest was talking about the best arguments against God and how they come from the church. And I think that too, right? Because it's usually your own people who will come against you the most. And it was Jesus' own people that killed him, right? It wasn't the Romans. It was Jesus' people that killed him. And it's that understanding, it's that awareness that helps us see, like, hey, maybe this is okay. Maybe this darkness around me, this darkness that I perceive, is a sign that I have not flowered yet. Because when I flower, I'm not going to see the darkness, I'm going to see the light. And that's okay. Right? Somebody else said, a flower does not look at the other flowers, it just grows. Right? And I think that's a good thing for us all to keep in mind is just grow, just focus on your own growth. And at some point, we'll look out and we'll see a bunch of other flowers. And there will be no darkness for us to see because we'll all have grown past it. So, hope this means something to you. I'm going to go. Have a great weekend. Bye.